Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you enjoyed last week's episode, and today I'm going to be reviewing set 75274, the TIE Fighter Pilot helmet. This set costs £180 to £280 and was released on the 29th of April 2020 and retired January 2022. So this set has already been retired, so that's why it costs so much more. When I got this set 2 years ago, it costed like around £50, which was around the price which our overheads came out as. And then now it's gradually went up to £180. So this set's more expensive than the Stormtrooper helmet I reviewed last week, which haven't seen that, you should go check that out. But this set is so much more expensive than that by the matter of 100 to almost £200. It's just crazy how much money this set costs, and it's amazing. But to be honest, this is better than this set is better than the Stormtrooper, mainly because of all the detailing, and I think it just looks better. You can't really see it, but all the face is quite similar to the Stormtrooper, but it's all black, so you can't really notice it, but if you look closely, it's very detailed. I think it just looks like a better set in its entirety, with its two plates here and here, which has its problems. I will get to them later, but I think it looks really detailed, and I think this set is amazing. I would not recommend buying it because of the price. But maybe it might go up in the future. So if you really want this set, you might get it, but it's very expensive. So yeah, it's also is majority of black pieces, so it's a bit difficult to follow the instructions, which I found with the Darth Vader helmet, which I'll review in a couple of weeks. I just really like this one. It's a lot better than the Stormtrooper, but I don't think it's worth that price. Let's get this closer. As you can see, it has lots of detail. It's very similar to a Stormtrooper head in the front, but it has a different forehead, and I think it's a bit more slanted. You can see the detail. Sorry if the light keeps on being weird. The mouthpiece is very similar to the Stormtrooper, and there's a piece here which is the same as Stormtrooper, just with a different colouring. And these pieces are very similar to Stormtroopers as well. These pieces are made from very smaller pieces, but it's very tedious to put them on, so I'm not taking them off to show you. But I think these wires, or I don't know how to explain it, but they look really, really cool. I really like the building process of this set. I think it's very intriguing, and I really like it. And the eyes and mouth look a lot better on this than the Stormtrooper, because I just think it looks a lot more intimidating. Because in the white, you could really, really notice the poor detailing, but on this, it's much darker, so it's more subtle. Also, the forehead has these pieces here, which make it look a lot different, and it has just different building building techniques and different areas of things which are quite different. It is a lot very dusty because it's just been on my shelf for a while, so you can kind of notice the dust, but I tried to get off as best as I could. It's everywhere. There's only problem with display sets, it gets really dusty. Another appeal to these sets, or this set, is these two pieces here. They're printed pieces, and I love them. I think they look so detailed, and they look so good. They just look like the film. It's the Imperial logo, and if you buy the set, you can have them on mugs, over an Imperial workplace, or an Imperial command center or something like that. You could have these to show it's an Imperial place. I think they look so good, and they look amazing. But the only problem with these, what I find, is they are very flimsy, and they come off a lot when you're moving the set. You will notice it if you get the set, that these two pieces, or mainly this piece here, falls off more than this. I don't know why. I think it's just how I built it, or the pieces are a bit weaker or something, because it's quite an old set. I built it 2 years ago, so it's been on my shelf for 2 years, but you notice that it looks like I'm pulling it off, but I'm not putting much force in it, and it just tumbles off. Because this piece here, it's stud here, has hole in it. It's has a piece which behind it, which is a ball and socket joint, to make it be at that angle. But the thing is, when you move it around, this piece pushes in to that stud with the thing attached, so it pushes it back, which means the bit in the middle pushes this out, so it falls off very easily, and it's very hard to get them symmetrical. Don't worry if that falls off quite a lot, because moving this set around, it will. And it's extremely difficult to get that symmetrical again, but I think that's okay. So you can see the mouthpiece is quite similar to the Stormtrooper. It also has that like dark grey thing below there, but I think it looks better because it's so much darker. I really like the look of this set. Also, the earpieces are just 10 times better. They look a bit, excuse me, they look a bit weird, but if you look closely, they it's quite different to the Stormtrooper. Sorry, I knocked a piece off. There you go. Its earpieces are very different. It doesn't have any little loose bits to fall off, and I think for just the build of it and all the pieces they use looks really cool, and it looks just like the film, and I love it. It looks amazing. It's very dusty though. Notice all that dust on there. It looks grey when it's meant to be black. There you go. That's the problem with Lego, like dust gets collected in the weirdest areas. Oh, that piece fell off again. Leave that on the side because it keeps on falling off. You can see at the back, you can't really notice, but there's quite a lot of detail. The head is more like a circle than the Stormtrooper. The Stormtrooper is very slender, like a cylinder, while this is more circle, more like a circle. You can notice, yeah, it's like a black line. You can't really notice when the light's like that, but it has like a black line going all the way down with tiles, and then it's like bricks. How they got that shape is incredible, because you can notice that the shape of the head is so impressive. And the other side of the helmet is the same. It's spherical, just like the other symmetrical. That's the word, not spherical. Symmetrical, because of the just how the helmet looks in Star Wars. Because it's meant to be like what the pilots were for the TIE fighters. I think this set is amazing, and I think it looks really good. But I just don't think it's justified being 180 to 280 pounds worth of Lego, because I've seen sets which are like that, which just came out, and they're like UCS sets which are so big, and it's just incredible how this set has got that much more expensive. So if you really want this set, if I were you, I would look at the cheapest places to buy it, because I've seen some places which are around £50, but they're very rare and few and far between. So I would recommend buying it from a trustworthy site, because I don't want to get scammed. Because I've never been scammed, because I get it off like Amazon, and sometimes I go to a Lego shop near me, and I think I don't know, but I think that this set is really good. And yeah, also forgot to mention, the stand is quite different to the other stands, because it has to encompass these like weird like wires. It has the Imperial type, the TIE fighter pilot with like Star Wars, which looks really cool, which goes up and down. It also has the stand, which is very similar to the other stands I have. You can see at the bottom it's still very dark with dark grey bits. You can see some of the technical work from these pieces. It's back there. You can see that kind of. But I think they did a really, really good job and trying to hide all those bits and make it look just like the films. Very dark, very good. I really like the set, because other sets might have like, you could notice like a blue piece or like a blue Technic piece or something like this. In this set, you can only see black, dark, grey and grey, and that's all they want you to see, and I just love this set so much. It's one of the best of the helmets. In the initial wave, this is my favourite, and then the second wave, I'll show you then. But you can see at the bottom, it's different, because on the other ones, it just had 4 black studs in the corner of this handpiece, which is 8x8, I would imagine. No, it's a 6x6 even. Apologise for that. But you can see this is different, because it has to encompass these Y pieces, which goes to a Technic piece here, which you might not notice, but it's slightly raised from here. And it has it's just a bit more thick, and you can see it has bigger pieces here and here, and a piece here and here to hold up these wires. But I don't mind that as much, because you don't ever see that unless you're looking at that. So I would recommend getting the set, but try and look for a price which is less than £180, because I think I just can't justify buying a set this scale to that price. It's just ridiculous how much it costs. It has retired, so that does explain how much it's gone up, but still, it's just incredible. But that ends the review. So thank you for watching, and a little thing on the side is when I'm recording this video, I've just got lots more subscribers. So thank you to everyone who's subscribed. It means a lot to me. And if you haven't subscribed, please click that little box, which is red if you haven't subscribed. Click it and it'll turn grey, and it'll really help me out. It's only a click of the button, and it improves my algorithm so much because it shows more people my videos, and then I can get out to more people, which means I have more encouragement to do these videos. It just really helps me out. So please subscribe. I can't show it enough. Also, leave a like to show YouTube that people actually like my videos, and maybe share it with a friend or family or someone who likes Star Wars. So I can't explain how much it helps me. So thank you if you have done any of that. Thank you if you have subscribed, and I'll see you next time.